Namaste everyone. Welcome to my channel Abundant Love. Today I'm back with my usual weekly energy update tarot reading. So we have as usual three options. This number one candle is for option 1 viewers. This pineapple is for option 2 viewers. And this mini Buddha is for option 3 viewers. Now you can choose any one or more than one option based on what resonates very strongly with you. Once you've made your choice, you need not see the entire video. You can go to the video description or to the top comment and you will see next to each option there is a timestamp given. For example, if you choose the mini Buddha or option 3, you can go to the timestamp next to option 3 and click on the timestamp. Your reading will start from there. Now before I start, I'll say my usual prayer. You can use this time to make a choice. Dear gods, goddesses, angels, spirit guides, archangels, ascended masters, and all the positive light workers of the universe, please put me and the viewers of this video inside your protection bubble. Through this video, please help the viewers receive messages they need to hear, messages of love, courage, compassion, strength, kindness, and positive dynamic action. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us. Lots and lots of love. Okay, now I'll keep this other two options aside so that we can get started. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 1 viewers who chose this number 1 candle. I'll keep this aside and let us see now what will be the energies surrounding you in the upcoming week from September 5 to September 11. What are the messages that your guides want you to be aware of? Okay, thank you, Divine. Thank you. One more card, please. What is it that option 1 viewers need to hear regarding the upcoming week from September 5 to September 11? Next, we'll take two cards from the Angel Answers deck. And you can think of a specific question that you need a yes or no answer for, or you can think about a timeline, like if you need to know about certain timelines, and there's no guarantee that the angels will answer, but since this deck has those cards, that's why I encourage viewers to think about the specific questions while I'm shuffling. Thank you, Divine. One more card, please, for my dear option 1 viewers. Okay, thank you, angels. Next, from the Keepers of the Light deck also, I'll take one card to see what is it that is like a region of focus for you in the upcoming week. Thank you. Thank you, Divine. And finally, I'll of course take what is one major blessing that the upcoming week is bringing for you. Okay. Okay. So now that we have all your cards, let us dive into your reading, my dear option 1 viewers. Okay, okay, interesting. So the upcoming week, you probably are waiting for something, okay? There is something that you've worked very hard for. As I'm seeing in this Nine of Wands energy, there's something that you have worked really hard for. And now you are like, when when am I going to get the rewards? But your guides are coming in and saying that don't give up, okay? For some of you, I'm seeing that you are actually defending all these things because you are a little bit suspicious of people around you, of the situation around you. And yeah, so there's definitely a period of wait after you have worked very, very hard. Okay. So in the upcoming week, your guides are encouraging you. Just a second, guys. Yes. See, yes. Sorry, guys. I just had to answer to a question. But coming back to your reading, is like in the upcoming week, you might feel like, okay, why am I not getting my due? Or is something going wrong? Will I be able to take this to fruition? And there might be situations, there might be people that are causing this little bit of uncertainty or insecurity, inducing some kind of insecurity in you. But your guides are encouraging you to, not focus on that, but instead focus on sharing whatever you have within your capacity, because you got the Six of Pentacles, okay? And for some of you, it might be some like out of the blue, some generous person comes and offers help because you are stuck for a long time. In that case, do accept this offer of help, okay? uh, but uh, mostly, I think for most of you, the guidance in the upcoming week is, okay, if in some aspect of your life you feel that you are not getting your due, but don't give up. Instead, focus on something else for a short time. If this seems too overwhelming right now, if you feel defeated in a way right now, focus on something else. And in that something else, you just go and share something with other people within your capacity. Okay, that's important. Just you will see that will automatically make you feel lighter. Take your mind off the things that are not in your control and that are not probably happening according to your expectations. Okay, but then the good news is you got the Four of Wands. So by the end of the week or during the weekend, there might be some celebrations. Okay, and even if there are not celebrations, by the end, like either like there are celebrations, or you are like the general feel is you are feeling very stable, because four represents stability, and the Four of Wands especially represents stability in your married life, okay, in your partnership. So that's what I'm feeling like. If it is a relationship issue, uh, your guides are saying if it's a relationship issue that is bothering you in the upcoming week, be the generous person, be the bigger person, okay? And very soon you will see that the other person is also responding. And by the end of the week, everything will be resolved. You guys will be celebrating. For some of you, if you have been single for a really long time, or you are probably engaged but the marriage was not happening, they are saying like probably there was some block. It can be like an ancestral karma thing. It's like for a really specific one or two people that was blocking. Probably you went through multiple engagements, but the marriage never happens. But this time they're saying the block will be released, because you will suddenly feel motivated to not focus on that block anymore, but instead go out and do good. Do good to end, like in any which way you can. Do good to the society, do good to, stray animals, do good to your family, friends, whatever you do good for the environment, for Mother Earth, and you will feel motivated to do that yourself. You will get an opportunity like that, and that will bring a lot of happiness and a lot of stability within you. Okay, now the important messages from your angels is wait. Okay, so this is in a certain aspect of your life, and this Nine of Wands where you're waiting is might be in a different aspect of your life. So the wait message is extremely important. They are saying don't give up. Instead, if you want to divert your mind to something else that makes you happy, do that. Go out there, have fun, but you do not give up here, because like there is something like the timing is not right right now. Okay, so if you have to wait, take that as a blessing. Only if you wait patiently and happily, okay, while focusing on other things, you will see that when the time is right, you will realize the value of why you needed to wait at this particular time. Okay. Then you also got the message of compromise. And I'll put this compromise next to the Six of Pentacles because it shows, like, this card for me always shows like to get something, sometimes you have to give something also. Okay. So if it's a business deal, or if it's a relationship situation also where you want the other party to behave in a certain manner, you have to comply to something as well. Okay. So that is what your angels are encouraging you to do. That compromise here is not a bad thing. Compromise does not mean you have to make life choices. Compromises can be in little day-to-day things. Okay. So they are encouraging you to compromise and wait if you have to. It's fine. But definitely know that this week itself, maybe it's in the same aspect or in a different aspect of your life, you will have a chance to celebrate. You will have a chance to feel really stable, really content, really happy. So focus on that. In other aspects, if you have to wait, if you have to compromise a little, that is actually good for you. Okay. Now, the important message, like I was asking, remember the keepers of the light, what will be your region of focus? And here they're talking about focused intention because you got Diana. And she's saying, think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. Okay, so it's extremely important that you set your sights higher. Maybe spirit wants to give you so much more, but you are just being rigid about getting one particular thing. So they are saying no, keep your focus, set your sights higher, appreciate this wait period as if like spirit is giving you more time to think about better things, greater things, to manifest, to visualize and manifest greater and better things for yourself. Okay. And finally, the blessing you are receiving, like we were talking a little bit about in the Six of Pentacles, is a blessing for support. Like I said, right? There will be, if you are feeling stuck for something that you worked really hard and you don't want that effort to go to waste, there is support coming where you may have to compromise a little, but like stay focused on the bigger picture, on the higher goal that you have set out to achieve. Okay, and please accept this support with gratitude. So overall this week, I see initially you are a little bit unsure, a little bit grumpy about why things are not happening. But then, when you accept the situation and just move on to other things, you will see there is support coming in where you may have to compromise a little. But if you accept that with gratitude, I see you moving forward. And by the end of the week, there will be something which will make you feel very happy, like a celebration, or it'll make you feel very, very stable as if you are on the correct path. You will know that yourself. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my dear option one viewers. If this reading resonated, you know what to do. Please hit the like button. Please leave a comment. Any comment is good. And please share this video with your friends, with your on your social media, and encourage everyone to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Okay, let me put these cards back before we move on to the option. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 2 viewers who chose this cute pineapple. Let's keep this aside and see What are the energies that will be surrounding you in the upcoming week from September 5 to September 11? This is going to be a short, shorter reading than the usual ones I make. I'll make a separate reading for the full moon that will happen next week as well. Okay. So, dear spirit guides, what are the messages that option 2 needs to hear from you? What will be the energies around them in the upcoming week, September 5 to September 11? So next, I'll take two cards from the this thing, Angel Answers Oracle deck. Okay, dear angels, what is it that option 2 needs to hear from you regarding the upcoming week? Okay, okay, thank you. Okay, from the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck, I'll take one card so as to see what will be something that your guides want you to focus on in the upcoming week. And finally, we'll see what is one major blessing that you are receiving in the upcoming week. No matter what happens, if you know that there's a blessing, all the trials and tribulations seem a little bit easier, right? Because everything that is happening in your life is bringing some blessing. Oh, okay. You are receiving some blessing. Okay, that's why I was just getting this blessing feeling so strongly. You are receiving several blessings in the upcoming week. Okay, what you on your end have to do, my dear option 2 viewers, is like a shift in your attitude, and you may have to put some effort there. Okay, because I've seen some of you feeling really defensive with the Five of Swords, okay? And this defensiveness can happen due to a health condition, due to like some relationship issues that happened in the recent past. It may not be something major. It may be like some really trivial misunderstanding over a small thing, like why did you not order this, or oh, this went to the wrong place, like that. This got delivered in the wrong place because of you, or why did you not see the stop sign while driving, something like that. I'm not saying that's trivial, but I'm saying like some like really day-to-day thing. It's not like a really ongoing thing for a long time, and some of you may feel defensive due to that. The good thing is you also have the Magician and the High Priestess. Okay, the Magician and the High Priestess are both really spiritual cards. Okay, so if you are on a spiritual journey where you are doing certain practices and trying to go deep within, uh, to really like cement your spiritual growth, your guides are giving you the situations that are uncomfortable, that make you feel defensive, so that you can practice what you're learning, right? If you are truly deeply connected to spirit, nothing that happens outside would be able to destabilize you. So this is where whatever you are learning by, say, doing meditation, reading like lots of sacred books, sacred scriptures. These are the situations that have been given to you where you can put it into practice. Okay, spirituality is about everyday life, every moment. Being spiritual is like living, trying to connect to that deep, stable, peaceful thing within you at every moment of life, no matter what you are doing. So that's why, even if there are certain situations that like might prove a little bit scary, where you end up feeling defensive, don't worry. These are a part of your journey. Your spirit guides know it, they have your back. But this is like an opportunity for you to level up. Okay, that message is extremely clear. And internally, you might go through a major shift in the upcoming week, because you got both the High Priestess and the Magician. Now, the High Priestess, of course, is person who is very intuitive, who is deeply in deep touch with herself, with her intuition. She exactly knows that her mind, body, spirit is aligned beautifully, okay? But also, like, the high priestess card also shows that something is of a mystery to you, and it is intentionally kept like that, okay? You are not being shown how certain things will happen because your spirit guides don't want your mind to overthink anything. So that's why, and when I said I saw 2022, so yeah, it's like something needs some sort of balance, okay? It's not entirely black, it's not entirely white, it's a mixture of black and white, like most things are, but you are probably trying to choose, like, oh no, no, it has to be either black or it has to be either white. But with the high priestess, I'm getting that vibe very strongly, that no, it's like a mystery, it is a mixture of both things, and you won't know it until it is the right time. But the most positive part of these reading is the magician card in the middle, okay? The magician is a master manifester. He can create anything out of his very, very highly focused intention. So this week, there might be, for each one of you, it will be different, but you may manifest something that, you have been praying for long, you have visualized for long, you probably said positive affirmations, and that will suddenly manifest unexpectedly, okay? And it is being kept hidden. The other thing I'm also seeing is from defensive mode to the beginning of the week, you yourself will convert this defensive energy into the energy of the high priestess, which is like extremely calm, extremely stable, and extremely intuitive energy. Remember, I also talked about the full moon, so I'll make another video and be sure to check that reading out, because I'm strongly feeling that the full moon that is happening on September 9th will really accentuate your intuitive powers, okay? And once you have that, you will realize that there's nothing to be scared about. There's nothing to be scared about. There's no reason to be defensive. Now, your angels, they are giving you two messages. So, one is they're saying unlikely. So if you had a specific question in your mind, like, will this happen in this way? I really want this to happen in a certain way, or I really want this to happen within certain time frame. They're saying it's unlikely, okay? It's unlikely that things will happen the way you are imagining them or perceiving them right now. But the good thing is, there's nothing to be disappointed about because there is something better. You deserve more. And I was saying the same thing to option one today. So probably the upcoming week, that is the general energy of the collective, that you deserve much more. You are probably trying to settle for less, so they are saying it's unlikely that we will grant your wish exactly the way you want it, but there is something better. And that is being kept hidden from you. From the high priestess card, I'm seeing that. But the more you go within, the more you utilize this time to just stabilize your mind, stabilize like your spirit is already stabilized. I would say deepen the connection with your mind, body, and spirit. You will feel that positive optimistic energy yourself, that okay, things on the outside does not look very good, but you will feel it in your bones that something very, very good is coming, okay? And the best part about this reading is you got Lord Ganesha in finite abundance. Even though this card says infinite abundance, Lord Ganesha is worshipped all over the Hindu, like all over the world by the Hindus, as a remover of obstacles. If anybody is starting anything new, they will worship Lord Ganesha first so that he removes all the obstacles. And I'll read this message here. This exactly talks about that. Obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. Okay, like I said, from the high priestess and magician, it already feels like you are on a spiritual journey where it's time to make progress in leaps and bounds. Okay, and if there is something that was a roadblock, Lord Ganesha is coming in and removing those obstacles, okay? And of course, this card also talks about infinite abundance. So by the end of the week, some of you may receive some money which makes you really happy, unexpected money. But for most of you, the feeling I'm getting is you are being placed on a path where you will have infinite abundance. It will not be necessarily by the end of this week, but by the end of this week, you will for yourself surely see that whatever it is that you wanted really passionately was not really ideal for you. That's why they're like, no, 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 we don't want you to go this way because there is something better. You are being pushed towards something better. And when you accept that, you will see the obstacles are being removed. There is no longer any need for you to be defensive. And remember, my dear option two viewers, you are the magician. You can create once you put your mind to it, like with strong focus. Finally, the support you are receiving is a blessing on a friendship. Okay. If there are certain people in your life whom you consider friends, but in the recent past, probably things were not going well or there were misunderstandings, like I was getting at the beginning of this reading, like over some really trivial things, like there was probably a war of words and you were feeling sad, you did not know how to bring peace back into the situation. That friendship is being blessed. Okay, for others of you, there might be a new person you get introduced to, who might turn out to be a really valuable friend, because they'll always have your back, they'll give you good advice, and they will not let you down. So overall, I would say option two viewers, the upcoming week is actually really positive for you, where you were about to settle for less, but your guys are swooping in, taking you out of the situation and really putting you on the path of infinite abundance, where you will definitely get something better than you imagined, that you expected. And just stay blessed. Be grateful for the friends you have in your life, okay? So, this is all I have for you today. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button. Please leave a comment. Please share this video with your friends on your social media and encourage people to subscribe to this channel. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Okay, let me put these cards back before I move on to the last option of the day. Okay. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 3 viewers who chose this mini Buddha. Let's keep him aside and let us see what is the energy that will be surrounding you in the upcoming week from September 5 to September 11. What is it that your spirit guides want you to be mindful of in the upcoming week? Thank you, Spirit. What is it that my option 3 viewers need to hear from you today through this reading? I hope you guys are all doing well. Yeah, like I'm coming here doing this readings. I sometimes forget to ask, and then I think, no, I shouldn't be asking people how they're doing, even if I cannot hear the response. Okay. Then I'll take two cards from the Angel Answers Oracle deck. Angels, what is it that my option 3 viewers need to hear from you? Thank you. One more card, please, regarding the upcoming week. Yeah, there's a full moon that will be happening on the upcoming week as well. And I'll do a separate reading for that. From the Keepers of the Light, we'll see what is this like one region of focus for you in the upcoming week. Thank you, Divine. And finally, from our Blessings deck, we'll see. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll shuffle them again. It's like even before I shuffled, two cards fell off. So, dear angels, spirit guides, what is like one major blessing that my option three viewers are receiving in the upcoming week? Now that we have all your cards, let us dive into your reading. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. The upcoming week is like a mixture of many things. Okay. In different aspects of your life, there is a lot going on. Okay. Because let me show you why I'm saying what I'm saying. So you got the Five of Swords first. So the Five of Swords is an energy that makes you feel really, really defensive. Okay, like you can see the battle has ended here, but this man is still not putting his sword down, even though the other people, other soldiers are retreating. But he's like, I don't know. I don't want to get stabbed in the back again, so I'll rather stand here with my sword. He's just looking over his shoulders all the time. So, you guys, some of you guys might be feeling this. And like I always say, it can very well be due to some ill health situation that you are feeling like this. Or it can be relationship issues, financial issues, okay? Um, but the important thing for you to remember in the upcoming week is you should not do something impulsively, or you should not be rash. Okay, especially if it's like some communication, because swords represent this energy of air energy of communication. And you also got the Knight of Swords. Okay, Knight of Swords is like a mixture of positive and negative, in the sense that the positive side is like something is coming towards you really fast, and it can be some communication, some message that you really needed, you were waiting for, like that particular email or that particular letter that's supposed to come via post, like confirming something. And that might come in really fast. There will be something that is coming in really fast, mostly some piece of information or some form of communication. But like the negative, I wouldn't call it negative, I would say like the downside, or they're all the same. Like the thing that you need to keep in mind is the Knight of Swords can sometimes be really impulsive. Like he's so hell bent on taking action that he can take action without thinking all the about all the pros and cons. So your spirit guides are like warning you regarding that. It can be you, or it can be another person that you are communicating with, but you on your end do not take any action without thinking all the aspects about it. At the same time, if there's another person who is pressurizing you to take action, try to buy some time. Okay, there's a full moon on the September 9th. Let that pass, and I'll do a different reading for the full moon. Um, and you can check that out when it comes up. But yeah, I'm strongly getting it's really important for you, because you are not in the correct balanced state of mind, and your spirit guides do not want you to take a decision out of fear. But of course, they don't want you like to take a tremendous risk and just say no, because that's still an impulsive thing. It's not like you see a tarot reading and you go back and say, no, 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 there's no way I'm doing this because this person on YouTube told me to. No, that is not the message that is coming here. The message that is coming here is you do not take an impulsive decision, whether it's a yes or a no. You try to buy time, and in that time you research about the thing more. or you are buying time because you yourself are feeling highly emotional. You don't want to communicate with other people when you yourself are not feeling emotionally stable. So that is the reason you buy time. Okay, that is the guidance that is strongly coming in for you. But the good thing is, the next card is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is like a highly intuitive person, but at the same time, she's no, you know what we all aspire to be, like a person who has who is so passionate about what she does that even when things do not go her way, it does not bother her too much, because she then moves. Her passion is so strong that she moves on to the next step, next course of action, and she's very, very independent. Okay, she's independent, she's in deep connection with her spirit, and that's why I was getting the full moon thing strongly around the full moon. For some of you, your intuition will be so high that you will know that, okay, intuitively you will feel that nudge that no, this seems wrong, even though on paper it looks very beautiful. uh, I'll give you guys an example. Sorry guys, I don't know why I sneezed during the recording of this tarot videos. Thank you, whoever is blessing me. But coming back to what I was saying, like I'll give you an example. Like I was hunting for an apartment, and I saw one which was like really good price, and the area was huge, everything, the photos look lovely, and I was like, wow, it's really difficult to get a good apartment at this price. Let me just go and check anyway, even though it was very good, and I was like 90% sure I would sign up for it. But when I went there, actually, it's like it were the same pictures and everything, but the ceiling was really low, which was not um clear in the pictures. And as soon as I walked in, I started feeling very suffocated. So immediately I was like, no, there's no way I can live here. So things like that. This was just an example. So this is a situation where you're feeling defensive. You don't know which way to go, and probably there's pressure on you, somebody trying to pressurize you that no, make this decision right now, we are getting delayed and all. No matter how much pressure you are under, try to buy time. Okay, because around the full moon, after the full moon, I'm seeing that either this Queen of Wands is another person, or it is your energy yourself that flips to becoming like very connected with spirit. And once you are deeply connected with spirit, you yourself know that, okay, this does not seem right, probably I should take this action, like I should go and check, or I should call this person up and try to get more information, like that. Okay, and then you will know what to do. Okay, so when I'm telling you buy more time, I do not mean like you have to wait for a month or something, but definitely you can buy some couple of days or something. Okay, and spirit will guide you. Like I said, it can be another person who is superior to you. If it is like a situation in a workplace, that person will help you. Okay, you can go to that person, ask for help, and yeah, the situation will improve. But again, I'm seeing it's the message that is coming in very strongly. It's extremely important that you do not say things uh, as a knee jerk reaction. You do not make decisions as a knee jerk reaction. And definitely don't make like long term decisions um, based on like if you're under pressure or if you are fearing something. Okay, take time. Yeah. Okay, then the angel message that is coming in is that you may have to compromise. Okay, just because you have to compromise doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Just because you have to compromise doesn't mean it's a long term compromise. At this point of time, and this compromise might very well be like you are um, taking more time instead of getting the result immediately. You may have to wait for a few days. Okay, or instead of having your way, like this Knight of Swords is like, I'm not even looking at anybody. I'll just charge forward because I want my way. That is definitely something you should not do in the upcoming week. Okay. Sometimes this is a good quality, like when people have conviction, they don't look at anybody and they move forward. But this week for you, this will be like negative quality, okay, if you do this. So that's why you guys are coming in and saying, please don't just charge blindly forward. See if you have to compromise. It will be a good compromise because it will put all things in balance in the current situation. But the good thing is they are also giving you a timeline. If there was something you were thinking, when will it happen, or when will it start, or when will it end, they are saying within the next few months. Okay, so whatever is happening this week, the upcoming week from September 5 to September 11, the consequences of whatever you are doing this week within the next few months, you will see like the consequences in full motion, the full picture of the results of your actions this week. That's why your guides are coming in and telling you strongly to be patient, to be extremely patient, not rush into things. Even when you are communicating, do not burn bridges. Okay, like I'll tell you, when I feel sick, like when I go through a flare, my body aches a lot, and at that time I feel like really irritated. So at that time I know if I talk to people, I'll invariably snap at them, or I'll be sarcastic, I'll be cynical. So I try not to talk to people. I just tell them, like, I'm really sorry, I'm in a lot of pain, I cannot talk. Even if they feel bad about that, that's fine, that's up to them. But at least I'm not, intentionally projecting my bad mood on someone else. So, like that, I would tell you, make up any excuses or be honest also if you have to, but do not say something out of just anger or out of fear, out of desperation, because you will feel some pressure in the upcoming week to do something really quickly. But your guys are saying that don't worry about time because it will happen. And within the next few months, you will see that things are happening um, at the right pace, at the right time. Uh, it's best for you to go within and focus on something that is coming from your directly from your heart, from the spirit. Okay, then your keepers of the light message is talking about light activation and Sanat Kumara, and he's saying here is shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. This is exactly same as the Queen of Wands. Like she's so deeply connected that she can effortlessly receive divine guidance, and her light is so bright that even when people are in her presence, they also are basking in that light. That light is so strong, so bright, so comforting. So, this is the same thing that's happening with you, my dear Option 3 viewers. Even though you are not feeling right, you are feeling uncomfortable, you are feeling forced in some situations where you don't want to be, but remember, these are the very situations that are helping you grow, that are helping you evolve. And these are the situations through which you are learning on how not to react, but take a step back and then respond to certain situations. And this is really, really breaking your shell and bringing you out to the world where you are more stable, okay? Where you are not desperate to show who you are, but rather it comes out effortlessly that whatever it is, you are unique, okay? You are a creation of the divine, and your divinity is definitely shining forth. You on your end have to make the effort to not suppress it, okay? Because sometimes our divine gift comes out in ways which the society does not expect. Again, this point of feeling pressurized about something is coming in very strongly in this reading. You take a step back if you have to, okay? And connect. to your inner divinity, you will definitely find support, you will definitely find strength. And then when you step out again, you will see like it's a little bit easier than before. Okay, even if people are criticizing or asking uncomfortable questions, things are not bad. Okay, there's no way things are bad in the upcoming week for you. It's just a little bit uncomfortable. It's just you might feel like you are racing against time in some situations, but those are the situations, particularly where you have to remind yourself spirit has your back, divine has your back. Okay, all you have to do is go within, connect to yourself. If possible, whatever decisions you make it after the September 9th, like after the full moon has passed. Okay, then finally, the blessing you are receiving is a blessing on a journey. For some of you, it might be an actual physical travel. Probably you were worried, like, because many countries still have COVID, and you were probably worried that if you will be safe or not. They are saying, no, your journey is being blessed. If you are physically traveling from one place to another, you are safe, you are protected, and you are blessed. Nothing to worry. For others of you, this blessing is on this particular journey, okay, where you are going from the Five of Swords to the Knight of Swords to the Queen of Wands. Five of Swords is like, I'm only going to defend myself. Knight of Swords is like, I'm done defending. I'll move forward. I'll take some action. And then the Queen of Wands is like, yeah, I'll take some action, but I'll be calm. There's no reason for me to get emotionally all flustered and all. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's a huge evolution within like the next 7 to 10 days. So sometimes you may feel uncomfortable, but remind yourself that nothing bad is happening. Okay, it's just your mind getting scared because it is being forced to step out of comfort zones. Okay, but within the next few months, definitely something good is happening for you. And if you have to compromise, remember that's a good thing, that's not a bad thing. And definitely just be grateful that you are on a journey and that is being blessed. Okay, so there will be no permanent trauma or permanent negativity that will surround you because of the sudden changes in situations. Okay, overall I would say, if possible, you just pay your gratitude, because I think this is a very auspicious time for you in the upcoming week. I don't know why I'm feeling that. You can try and spend some time in connecting to your inner self more and more, whether it's through meditation, whether it's through spending more time in nature, or whether it's through doing some selfless service. Do any of these things, you yourself will realize that yes, some major internal shift is happening, which is making you feel more at peace with yourself, more stable. Okay, and trust me, my dear Options reviewers, the world right now needs your light. So do not be ashamed. Do not be ever embarrassed of shining your light in any which way you can. Maybe some people do not appreciate, but there are many more that are waiting for your light to come to them. Okay, so that is all I have for you today. My dear Options reviewers, if this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment, please share this video with your friends on your social media, and encourage everyone that you know to subscribe to this channel. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed, lots and lots of love. Bye bye.